rock with it like it is now. Hello, hi, how y'all doing? You're listening to Radio Hazard. I'm your host, Radio Hazard, and I've done this before, but it's high time I give it a proper explanation. You're listening to Radio Hazard, my attempt to keep a almost dead medium still alive in a way that only makes sense to me in all deadassness. But the idea is simple. This radio station, this radio broadcast, this entire idea exists for two primary reasons. Well, a few more reasons, but two primary ones. And those reasons are simple. One, there needs to be someone on the one. I like music. I like music. I like radio. Jet Set Radio is one of my favorite games, and I feel like someone has to be there to speak on it. You get me? I wish the attempt to make this song loop properly had worked. It is not going to work with me, so we're just going to have to make sure I don't forget it. But the second reason, and initially this wasn't going to be the second reason, it was only going to be one reason, but I realized that I really need there to be a second reason to all this, is because we live in a world that just needs someone on the other end of it all talking. Let me put that in a better way. I'm going to say this outright. I didn't want to have this be the first thing I said, but it's kind of something that needs to be just said. Hi, I'm trans, I'm pan, and I'm black. Simply put, that is the first fact about it. My persona in the being that you'll normally hear me expressing myself through is a 9-foot-tall radioactive ghost DJ bear. DJ Ghost Bear, said that backwards. But I'm not currently in VR, so I'm not within my actual radio station world. But before I continue prattling out my ass, I think we should actually do what this radio station is here for, and get some music playing.
Charlie Puth on keys. Bring the beat back.
This here is Charlie Puth. It is the Blancato remix. In all honesty, I don't have all the deets for this track. I need to go re-get it, but hope you'll enjoy it. 3, 2, and 1. La da 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 da, ba da ba da ba dum ba, la da 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 da.
Let's bring it on home.
In all honesty, I'm only really talking throughout most of this so that I can at least have some more content between the tracks.
Bring the beat back.
Alrighty. I've taken a second to get my brain together, get my thoughts up and functioning. But yeah, now, Radio Hazard is my attempt to just bring back radio in just talk. Music, talking, all that kind of stuff. We have stuff to talk about, we have opinions to throw out there. Like it or not, I'm here, I'm alive, and we're gonna do this shit. We're awesome like that. God, wow, I've prepared for this so long, and I'm not ready in the slightest. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not ready in the slightest. I had a whole method, because the idea was supposed to set up in VR, but... Oh, thank you kindly. I'm glad that sorry. I'm here responding like I'm regularly streaming. I'm supposed to be doing a radio show, but yes, I can hear y'all, or more so, see what y'all are saying. Don't ask me how, I got my own ways. But yeah, no, the audio, the visualizer was fun to set up. But yeah, no, wow, I'm so not prepared for this. I'm terribly not prepared. Let's just get to the first fucking topic. Because if you see the title, it's called Interviews, Lawsuits, and Streamers. Oh my. Hilariously enough, that streamer bit, I think, wasn't even made. That was made back before Monday hit. And that entire thing was, I can't remember the streamer's name. I can't remember their name at all. But there was a streamer. There's a streamer who will start out with this. Initially, this entire broadcast was going to happen Friday. But then things happened, and I couldn't broadcast Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so we're talking about everything that happened last week. It's a little bit of a recap for last week for y'all. There's this streamer whose name I can't remember, but their avatar, their streamer, I can't even begin to think about it that hard. It's just, it's such a colossal fucking mess. But they're streaming, they're VTuber, that's the term I'm looking for. Their VTuber looks like they've been through all manner of fucking giga trauma, and it's like, that's a really fucked up thing to say in all dead assness. But they started blowing up and completely decimated their own career because of community notes on Twitter on that topic. If you ever want to give me anything to talk about, or give me a song to talk about, or give me a song to play, or hell, have a song you want me to remove because it's something you made and you don't want me playing it, not my Discord, I have a Twitter, or an X, I mean. It's set in the hell site, yes. So, if you ever need to get to me, DM me there. That way I can respond to things properly, and I have some form of source. My link should be sitting somewhere on my Twitch. I genuinely didn't remember to check that. Best first broadcast. I love it so much. But anyways, this VTuber, gets into a huge tizzy to saying all manner of fucked up things, right? And it's like, wow, this bitch is saying that people are, can't believe I'm fucking saying this, they are, quote, R-wording her VTuber avatar because a fan of hers commissioned this plushie maker out of Vietnam who hand makes these things, mind you. This fan commissioned them to make plushies of this VTuber, the VTuber in question, and they made it for them and sent them the stuffs, but they had a few leftovers. And so they're like, oh damn, let me go into the VTuber's Discord and see if anyone wants these, because they didn't want to waste the materials they had already put together. Yes, exactly. And so now this guy seems like a very lovely person. They're not trying to be an asshole about it. They're just like, hey, I have like 2 of these other plushies. Do any of y'all want them? Because they're like, it's materials. They need to get a payback on it. So they go try to sell them off. to the people who are fans of this VTuber. And that's a completely valid thing to do. I think it's completely fine. This dude hand makes these awesome little plushies, and someone commissions them for him, and he gives them to them, and then they decide, hey, let me try to bring it back to the rest of the community. This VTuber starts tweaking so bad, community notes on Twitter had to get passive aggressive. And it was, ooh, the passive aggression was beautiful. I loved it. It was mag-fucking-nificent. And you think, oh, okay, wow, they just kind of were on that business lighting up this person. No, they were right on every account, because this VTuber says every manner of effed up thing she can to try to make people like her, all the while being like, oh no, no one ever buys me anything for free. Her throne had like 300 and something gifted items. Like items that were already gifted to her. If you need the links, you could just look up recent VTuber drama and you'd find it, in all honesty. It was the funniest shit on the planet. I'm here at work minding my own business, and suddenly I just hear, oh wow, this VTuber's just over here doing all manner of terrible things. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up, but while we're doing that, I'm gonna give y'all JT Music's Cuphead rap, but it's the Dirty Dish remix. Hope y'all enjoy.
Cut that corporate nonsense. Let me spit something real. You know where I'm from, the sinks ain't clean. Y'all better wash yourselves. Can you even handle what I'm about to dish out? Nah. Better let this one soak in.
Let's hear it. 3,
Y'all.
2, 1, yeah.
Take a sip of this, I'm as lit as any cuphead. Gin and juice to the brim, nuff said. Packing heat, yeah, I'm somewhat of a hothead. Struck a deal with the devil, now I'm racking up debt. I made a dumb bet, mama don't get upset. I'm a cup of trouble, have you seen my mug shot yet? Forget a finger gun, grab a gat, drop dead. Backhand your boss, when I'm done I'll leave him jobless. Can't stop me,
I'm running like a faucet. Cup runneth over, don't you ever try to top it.
Knock back a shot of this and then you'll kick the bucket. I can be drunk from, but cannot be trusted. Heads up, hit the deck, mug man. Get kicked to the curb and your head busted. This dirty dish deserves a rough scrubbing. After doing these devilish deeds, goddamn. They say I need a clean, but nobody's here to rinse me. I'm overflowing, but my foes are almost empty. Beg for mercy, but they know it won't convince me. Put me on the shelf like hell, did you forget me? You'll never catch me crying over milk I spilled. Don't ever test me unless you wanna get killed. I took that devilish gamble, nothing that a compact couldn't handle, and now it's time to flip the real. Any line that you happen to draw is a line I'll be stepping across. I'd rather inhabit a world that lacks any laws. I came to raise the roof cause I'm off of the walls. My demons need some exercise. A little caffeine ought to get them energized. We'll never get to heaven when we die. Can't get any better, we already bet our lives. Forget fairy tales, they're fizzing out. I'd like to throw hands with that damn Mickey Mouse. Kick his ass and I'll knock Walt Disney out. I'll leave him with the taste of toxic in the mouth. My hands been dealt.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I would love to let this keep playing. But oh nah. Oh shit, nah. Hold on. So, I'm putting effort into. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. I'm putting effort into looking this up. I'm looking up the stuff for the situation, and I found out the stuff. The VTuber's name is Gumpai, Gumpai, and the person who made the plushies is someone named Kusa, someone who makes the commissions. I had to cut this off because the same person who was on this business, the same person who had been doing all of this wild shit. And I quote, we need a black VTuber who's a cat girl and she just ends her sentences with nigga yeah. And I'm like, nah, they didn't. They posted that 7 minutes ago, yo. Oh, shit, nah. Fuck it, since I've already cut the damn track, I might as well keep going. But now, after doing some... Yes, that's what the bitch said. I'm gonna take this chance to specify that there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to actually make any of this even remotely, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna be able to put ads on this shit. Hell, Twitch might be pissy with this. Never cook again to the highest degree. There you go. But, like, this same person who had been on every last ounce to specify how bad it got, VTubers like Bow, like some of the biggest VTubers there is, Bow, and like there was another one. They had to be like, hey yo, no, you're tripping. We love this person. They've made stuff for us. And even other VTubers were like, hey yo, this is an awful thing that have happened to you. I'm down to like buy a fucking commission a plushie from you as well. Like, this dude had gotten business because this bitch was on that bullshit, and it was the wildest thing on the planet. I was like, God, wow, I'm listening to this at work, and I'm just thinking, this bitch is really just downright crazy. But yeah, no. Now that I got it all thought through, I would have just let that track play. This person is... Ooh, here we go. Quote, bro lives in Vietnam. There's no way he's struggling for extra cash in that country with his business. That is a line from Gunpie on Twitter. Vietnam, of all places. And I'm like, honey, are you well? Are you good? I don't think you are. Like, at all, in all honesty. But like, they're over here giga tweaking. Magnificently, even. And I'm just like, damn, wow, you are... And the wild thing is, I listened to what their voice sounds like. They sound like they try really hard to sound cute while actually just being a completely vile person. They radiate the energy of, hey, look at how adorable I am. And I haven't even really gotten into what their VTuber... I said their VTuber looks like it's gone through giga trauma. Their VTuber literally has rope burns around the neck. Their VTuber, the form they use to show themselves to the internet, has giant bags under the eyes and rope burns around the neck. Unless it's just an actual rope, more so than not. And I'm just like, oh, you can't be on this business acting like that. Oh God, nah. You can't walk around using that as your VTuber model on this type of business. I'm just like, damn, you really on that shit, huh? Like, homeboy, I'm not sure. Either or, they're on that shit. It is wild. But no, that's the most I'll really say about that, because I could get into it farther, but we got more songs to listen to. We have Aaron Smith's Chrono remix of Dancing. I hope y'all enjoy something a little bit more lighter, and then we get to talk about how much of a bitch Drake's been recently.
Get up on the floor, dancing all night long. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing all the time, but baby, you on my mind, and I don't know why, but the feeling is fine. Can't you see, honey, you are for me? Oh, we were meant to be.
Yeah, nah. With a little bit of energy out of our systems. Let's talk about Drake. Here we go. I don't even have a lot to say about this. All I'm going to say is, first off, Drake is the most bitch-made motherfucker there is on the planet. Because you want to know about that rap? You remember that rap beef that we were dealing with? That was going on for, like, fucking a while, honestly? So, obviously, Kendrick fucked Drake up something fierce. Just decimated him. Put him in the dirt in all dead assness. Tell me why. Tell me why Drake decided, hey, yo, let me just sue my record label or the company behind it. Not, mind you, not Kendrick for defamation. He wanted to sue because he was like, no, there's no way that song got that fucking big. The song Not Like Us. Yeah, no matter how much a company tries and pushes it, if a song's ass, the song's ass. And trust me, Not Like Us was not ass in the slightest. But, shocker of all shocks, Drake was on that business. I've never heard any news aside from memes and you. Thank you kindly. I'm glad to know that I can be a source of information for someone. But obviously, Drake's just on this gigable. People lit him up. People are still lighting him up. People are going back into making more content on top of it all. Because Drake decided, hey, let me just be the biggest wuss on the planet. And shocker of all shocks is bit him in the ass. Now, that's genuinely all I really have to say about that. The next thing we gotta talk about is the music director or composer or music creator, I'm not sure. Someone of the team Mouthwash, from the team of... Someone who was contracted, actually, from the team of Mouthwashing, being a colossal twat and just causing issues for the group behind that game. But first, let's piss Drake off a little, because...
I see dead people. Hey, Mustard on the beat, ho, he dope. Any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like T-So. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
They tell me Chubb's the only one to get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified
That fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
3, 2, 1.
They not like us. What? They not like us.
Yeah.
They not like us.
Yeah.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in contact.
You know what?
Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished.
Why don't we talk about it right now? Let that beat play on top of it. But yeah, nah. Drake was on that business and he really started acting up. He's been getting lit up something fierce, honestly. In all honesty, he deserves it. Like, in all honesty, the beef may have been made up by the company because they're both part of the same, like, higher end record label. But like, man, you acting like a whole bitch. And this track is the testament to it.
3, 4, 5 plus 5, ayy, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God, ayy. Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, ayy. Roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod, ayy. City is back up, it's a must, we outside, ayy. They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance.
Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge.
You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from North Side. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend?
Are we live then? Then step this way, step this way, then step this way, step that way. Yeah, nah, bite me, Drake. Actually, don't. I don't want your hands anywhere near me, let alone your teeth. But now, we got another thing to talk about, and this one kind of bites, but it's also kind of funny, because it's another case of someone trying to take offense on other people's behalf and getting lit the fuck up over it. So, there's this game that came out a while ago called Mouthwashing. Obviously, it's a really cool-ass game, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of dark, not even kind of, really dark-ass topics, and you turn out to be playing the a-hole of the group because you kind of screw everyone over, and because the character you play as is just a colossal twat. I just had an awesome idea. I'm going to add another visualizer to this screen. It's going to be my voice in particular. Just had that brain blast of an idea. But it's a beautiful mess of a game, but a while ago, someone had made this really saucy art of one of the characters, but turned them into, like, some pretty elf girl. And this music director, or someone contracted for the game, not even someone associated with the game, primarily, excuse me, someone who was literally as outside of the game while still working somewhat on the game as you can get, started trying to speak for the dev team of the game, and started being the biggest twat on the block, being as hateful and as rude as possible, and people started getting, like, really confused, and someone needs to be out there to say, hey, the person who was talking that mad crap was contracted by the people who made Mouthwashing. That person has nothing to actually do with the game outside of a small number of contributions. Yeah, this one has been just decimating the Twitter timeline, because it was just all over the place. But this person started being stupidly hateful towards this artist, and they got lit the fuck up because of it. For good reason, because they were just being an effing twat, obviously. But, like, everyone was lighting this dude up, and it was just a damn mess. In all honesty, I saw the art. The art's fine. It's cute, saucy. I mean, hey, R34 of the internet, mate. Not much else you can really do about it at that point. But, yeah, nah, just... It turned into this big-ass fight. People were confused, like, wait, I thought, didn't one of the devs just talk about not attacking artists not, like, a week ago or some shit? And I'm just like, yeah, no, that is true. And then it finds out that this person's actually not even truly associated with the dev team, but just trying to speak for them like everyone else does. Shocker of all shocks, it didn't fucking work. Now, I think we got... there's another thing I'd like to talk about, but before we get into that, I got one more track for you, or another track for you. Glass Animals' Animals? Pork Soda by Glass Animals. Hope you enjoy. So, to clarify, before this track continues, or while this track continues, he's not even part of the group that was working on Mouthwashing. He was contracted by them. He is not even actually directly associated with them. He has no genuine connection, and his contract probably got severed right after he got done making whatever he made for him. It's wild.
Somewhere in South End when you were fun, you took my hand and you made me run up past the prison to the seafront. You climbed the cliff edge and took the plunge. Why can't we laugh now like we did then? How come I see you an aching stare? How come you only look pleased in bed? Let's climb the cliff edge and jump again. Pineapples are in my head. Got nobody 'cause I'm brain dead. Somebody said I'm a fucking song. Don't know where I belong. Maybe you're fucking dumb. Maybe I'm just a bum. Maybe you're fucking scum. Don't you go psycho chum. I want you for the world. I want you all the time. Stop. Pineapples are in my head. When you were fun, got nobody 'cause I'm brain dead. You made me run. Pineapples are in my head. The seafront, got nobody 'cause I'm brain dead. You took the plunge. 5,000 footsteps in your wet dress. Back to
Not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite songs. I heard about this song like centuries ago. God, it's so good.
with tangled legs. I won't forget how you looked at me then. I know I'm no sweet prince of love. Those times that we got drunk. Maybe Jamaica rum. Maybe some Johnny Dog. Maybe you still think of us. Phone buzz and still at junk. Why don't I say it then? I want you all the time. Why can't we laugh now like we did then? How come I see you an aching stare? How come you only look pleased in bed? Let's climb the cliff edge and jump again. Nobody 'cause I'm brain dead.
And that, my friends, was Pork Soda by Glass Animals. Fucking love that song. I said it earlier, but I fucking love that song. It's just a magnificent track, honestly. Personally, one of my favorite tracks I've ever listened to. And admittedly, I haven't listened to a lot of the other tracks by Pork Soda, but it just goes beautifully. Now, how many of y'all know what Dragon Age Veilguard? Nah, I can't even act that way. So, Dragon Age Veilguard, as we all most likely know, was a game that happened. It was a game that happened. It was made by a bunch of people who know nothing about actually making video games and only wanted to scream and shout about their personal identities because it has subsumed their entire existences to the point where there is nothing left of them. That's why I had to specify... Excuse me. This is why I had to specify why this radio station exists earlier. Sorry, my volume's a little bit too high. Let me bring that down a bit. This is why I had to specify what this radio station exists for. and what the point of this place is. Because whilst I am what I said I was at the beginning of this, which I'm fairly certain was on this iteration, I may have slipped up and forgot about that part, but I want to specify something. I am a radioactive DJ bear who likes throwing around positivity and likes telling people to love themselves. I am not the labels I am under. I am not just a trans person. I am not just a pansexual person. I am not just a black person. But there are some people in the world who have made those labels their entire identity and existence. And I'm really fucking tired of them bitches speaking for us. I am immensely tired of them bitches speaking for us, and that's one of the other reasons this radio station exists, because there needs to be someone on the Alphabet Mafia side of things who's willing to talk the real shit, because I am so tired of us as a people. I hate saying it that way. I fucking hate saying it that way. I'm so tired of LGBT plus people being treated like we're all narcissistic bilge rats who are so caught up in our own identities that we try to make everyone else hate existence. No, we're not all like that. Most of us honestly hate the people behind Velgard just as much as y'all do. And I want that to be known because, dear non-existent God, I am tired of this bull. I was at work listening to this stuff, so I knew what I was talking about, and I'm just like, man, these are the people that keep trying to speak for us. So it's high time someone decided to get a little bit brazen with it. Hopefully it can get brazen. Yeah, the goal is to put it everywhere. In honest honesty, I love pretty bad bitch women in media. Give me more Zaryas, more Maids, more Tracers, more Widowmakers. Give me more Bayonettas, more Jeans. Give me some Melinas, some Jades, some Katanas. Give me those bad bitches that are incapable of fucking someone up. But also, give me that lovely lady from Borderlands, whose name I can't remember because I haven't played Borderlands in like millennia. Give me we can have the big characters, the small characters. We can have all types of characters, and it can be fine. But we need to stop letting these dumb bitches speak for us because it makes us all look bad. It makes us all look terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. So someone needs to speak on it. Someone who is willing to just say, hey, no, you's a dumb bitch, stop speaking for me, needs to be out there to speak on that shit. Needs to be out there to speak on that shit, mate. So that's one of the other reasons why I'm here. Now, back to the initial thing I was going to talk about. Dragon Age, the fail guard. It failed. Not much else to say about that. But really, like, people have been on this game's ass for good reason. I literally watched so many videos talking about it, and every last time a clip of that played, it was such a cataclysmically awkward mess. I'm hearing, like characters sitting down, and the first thing this daft bish of a character says is, I'm non-binary. And then, when one of the characters doesn't understand it, instead of explaining it like a normal fucking person, being like, oh, I mean, I'm this, this, and that, and then admitting that sometimes you don't really have an answer for everything, because they were like, if you're not a man or a woman, what are you? And it's like, I mean, I'm non-binary, that's all there really is to it. No, this bitch, this bitch was like, I'm non-binary, I just said it. That's the quickest way to make someone less inclined to want to listen to anything you're fucking saying. But they were just on that business, and I genuinely believe the people behind that game know it's ass. Either they know it's ass, and they're trying their hardest to make people think it's not ass, or they're genuinely that deluded into thinking that it's actually quality. And that scares me so much more than them just trying to eat their own bait and fall for their own lie. I pray they're all just lying to themselves, because if they unironically think that that game was any good, I feel for them and the people that they roped into that. There's probably so many devs on that game who hated working on that bitch. But they couldn't say shit, because if you're not nice to the people around you, you're a hateful monster or some bullshit like that. Oh, shit. Now, I at some point I'm going to get the looped version properly running. It would be running right now, but I'm a fucking idiot that didn't prep my own radio broadcast right. But, like, this game died. Like, I could take the time. You know what? As a matter of fact, I will take the time to look up I think it's called the Steam database. I'm going to look up how many people are currently playing Failguard. I'll be shocked if it's in the 3 digits. Genuinely, I'll be shocked. But for the time being, listen to Nerd Out's Rainbows in the Dark. This is an old song. I love it, too.
Load it, cock it, let it go. Load it, cock it, let it go. Load it, cock it, let it blow. Load it, cock it, let it go.
Get in where you fit in. This is not our decision. We going in and we killing. Better get in position. Listen, this is not a drill. This the real thing. Rainbow is here. This a real team 6 skater protocol. How are we supposed to fall? Blow the doors, run inside, clear the corners, hold the wall. Cover me, I'm going in. Look around and go right. Nation is depending on us. Put aside your own life.
We've got to save them one by one.
You gotta put aside your own life.
We're rainbows underneath the sun. You live in the shadows. You hang in the gallows. Waiting till the time is right. And then we'll strike.
The world's on fire, 'cause they lit the spark. When they go, we are
Rainbows in the dark.
now they fall, we are
Rainbows in the dark.
so stand tall, we are
Rainbows in the dark.
Gotta get inside, gotta light 'em up, gotta hit 'em high with a rifle. What do you think that we do when we run inside? Do we run and hide? So split the team to the left, to the right. If you take that hit, everybody gonna fly. Team Rainbow 6, then you know you're gonna die, leaving nobody alive. Going into the ceiling, we killing, we infiltrating the building.
Wildly enough,
Shoot 'em in the leg, gotta shoot 'em in the head, now everybody dead.
there's currently 9,452 players. You know what? That is impressive. The numbers have dwindled something fierce since the 4th of November, though. But hey, well, I'll give you more information once the song's done.
Believe me. So get it up, hit 'em up, and don't forget anything that I told ya. This is the part of your life where you know that it's good to be soldiers. Do you think they can hold us? It's the team hard as a boulder. Terrorists on the other side of the door. You know they would do anything to get over. They will not yield. Put up a shield and don't forget to look over your shoulder. Ready to breach, ready to siege. Devilish deeds get blown up. We are freedom fighters, so before the night is over, let them feel the bullets when you cock and pull it, soldier.
Infiltrating just to break. Environmental deadly play. I'm here to save that lead. To lead the siege. Engaging bloody history.
The world's on fire, 'cause they lit the spark. When they go, we are
Rainbows in the dark.
now they fall, we are
Rainbows in the dark.
so stand tall, we are
Rainbows in the dark.
Cock it, let it go. Load it, cock it, let it go. Load it, cock it, let it go. Load it, cock it, let it go.
Mighty interesting. Oddly enough, and I'm gonna keep it 100%, I genuinely think it's fucking botted. This game has mostly positive reviews on Steam. I'm gonna keep it 100%. I genuinely think it's botted. I genuinely think everything around this game has probably been like manually tweaked so that these people can feel good about themselves, even though it's most likely all bullshit. This game objectively was panned by so many people And the people behind the game were even talking like, oh, this game failed. Like, the numbers seem fine. I wouldn't be shocked if this is all, like, after the fact botting and all. Like, I've tried playing games like Dragon Age, and while they're not my cup of tea, I love a good story. I never thought I'd get into Final Fantasy XIV, but that game's story is mad fucking magnificent. So I know that if the game's story is good, I would totally be into it. But to clarify, just to make sure it's known, there are people like the trans people, even like outright people who have admitted outright in their videos that they are within the audience bracket that this game was trying to appeal to, who hate this game outright. Like it's just I'm honestly shocked its numbers were as good as it looked, but I would not be shocked if it's all botted. I'm not gonna be nice to this game. It was made by a bunch of people who were too busy insulting the community to make a game that could like it stand in its own legs without looking like it's wearing stilts. But like, there was something else I was gonna talk about. I don't remember what the fuck it was though. I had myself prepared to a degree, and I proceeded to drop like all manner of preparation because I'm a bit of an idiot. But it is just it's beautifully bad is all I'll say. I personally think that Dragon Age: The Veilguard was a failure of a game made by people who care more. Oh, there we go. Goodness gracious. Who care more about their own identities than... Sometimes we get stinkers. Yeah, true. At this point, the funny thing is, I don't know why. I think at this point it's the shareholders. Like, if a company didn't have to worry about shareholders who were tweaking about fucking inclusivity, DEI and shit. Oh, wait, no, that reminds me. Now I remember what the other thing I was going to talk about was. I remember hearing this from one of the videos talking about the DEI. No proper audience can fix a shit game. Exactly. But like there was something. I don't remember exactly what it was. But they started with different groups that talk about DEI were trying to use different terms because DEI had been so thoroughly screwed up by them. DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And that's what that stands for. And it's just, to put it in the simplest ways of saying it, it is basically, hey, let's make characters diverse for the sake of marking off a checkbox. For an example, a game like Borderlands, a game like Jet Set Radio Future, games like Overwatch have implemented diverse characters perfectly. Yes, Overwatch, the absolute travesty of a game known as Overwatch, did this better. They had characters who represented their ethnicities or their origins so beautifully, and it wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna shoehorn this in. They were like, at no point do you have to be told outright, hey, Tracer's a lesbian. That's just a fact of her character. And that's why I brought up Borderlands. Borderlands 3 has a whole gay relationship within the backstory that it doesn't ever have to just bonk you across the head about. Literally. There are two characters in that game that blatantly start liking each other or were already liking each other, and while I was playing the game, I had been like, oh, I see a little bit of a spark here. Oh? Hey, yo, I hope this goes well. And at the end of the game, you get to see that those two actually properly got together. And it was magnificent. It was not shoehorned. It wasn't thrown into your face. They were like, hey, yo, these two characters, they actually properly made out their story. Because you interact with both of them at the same time at some point. And while things are going down, they're talking, they're interacting, and you realize, oh, there's a little bit of a spark here. And they ended up becoming a thing. And it was lovely. It was well done. It was well written. It was lovely. But something like Dragon Age... Oh, wait, this just reminded... Oh, I just remembered. Oh, no. I hate that the memories are coming back to me. I feel like I need to properly explain this. There has been if memory serves, there has been a non-binary character in a Dragon Age game before. You want to know how they did it? They had made it so that there was an in-universe term for being non-binary. Like a whole entire race of entities who have a term for literally being neither a man nor a woman. And the batshit insane side of the trans community were offended because they didn't just outright say it and said that they were cowardly and didn't just use it. I'm sorry. This is a fantasy world about dragons and magic. Dragons and magic. I killed the music on purpose. They had a character who was a proper representation of who they are. And someone was like, I don't like it because it doesn't just outright throw it in your face. I will say it right now. There is a subgroup of the LGBT plus that is quite literally their own fucking enemy. Because they're constantly trying to justify being pieces of shit to people. And constantly being pieces of shit to their own community because not everyone is hopped up on this every last aspect of my existence must be about my identity kind of thing. And it makes people annoyed. And it loops back to why this radio's podcast exists. There needs to be someone who's willing to call these dumbasses out. These people, like the people who worked on Dragon Age, like idiots like Keffels and shit. There needs to be someone who calls it out and says, hey, no, you're a bleeding idiot and you're making us all look bad. Because if we could shut these fools up, we would probably not have as many issues as we currently have when it comes to how we're represented in the world. How many people probably think that we're all brainless egoists that talk out their asses all the time because of these fools? Someone needs to be there to be like, hey, no, we're not all like this. Not all of us are fucking stupid. Ugh. But yeah, no. Dragon Age literally had a whole character who was in this vein of identity. There was proper representation in the game, but people shunned it because it didn't just say, I'm non-binary. And as a result, we have Veilguard. I fucking hate it so much. But nah. Stars. I would love to keep talking about these idiots and their stuff, but I don't remember much else about it all. So we got one more song for y'all. Rage Against the Machines. Wow, I butchered that name. Rage Against the Machines. Renegades of Funk. This song holds a deep space in my heart as a lover of the game Jet Set Radio Future. This song. Woohoo, buddy. This song.
Try, you can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. We're the renegades in this atomic age. This atomic age of renegades. The renegades in this atomic age. This atomic age of renegades. Since the prehistoric ages and the days of ancient Greece, walked down through the Middle Ages. Kept going through
And with that, we are done with this broadcast for the time. Oh, Flair! Oh, you lovely little star. You showed up at the end of the broadcast, honey. Big damn. Hey, don't worry. I'll be uploading this over to you. I'll be uploading this over to YouTube for you as well. Now, for all y'all who have been here today, and for all y'all listening on the YouTube side of things, I hope you've had a great time listening to me ramble about shit and play some tracks for y'all. You've been listening to Radio Hazard. I've been your host, the Radio Hazard, and I promise next broadcast I'll actually have my shit together. But before I go, there is one more track for y'all. This track, for any of y'all who remember me from my old reaction channel days, fuck, that was ancient. Not really, in all honesty. It's kind of wild how far away that's been. I got one more sound for y'all. This song, I don't think it ever really had a name, so I just gave it a name that made sense to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Eyes on the Endless Road. I have been the Radio Hazard. You've been listening to Radio Hazard, and I hope you all enjoy. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Talk about whatever the fuck happened this week. See ya.